Hi there. I'm going to show you a little bit about canvas size. If you click on this image that I have here, right now I'm going to go image size, and it's going to show me that it's a 21.333 inch by 16 inch at 300 dpi image, and I'm going to say OK. Now say for instance I wanted to have a 24 by 16 image because that's the size frame I want. But I don't want to crop out any of this image. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Image, Canvas Size, and then as far as the arrows all going around like this with the little gray spot in the middle, if you're going to add height and width, if you add inches here, it will add it to all the way around. Now say I just go width here and I keep it relative and it's in the middle. Say let's see, it's 21, 21, I'm just going to make it a 24.333 to make it easier. 24. So we want to add 3 inches. I'm going to add 3 inches. And I'm going to say OK. Now what that did was it added on both sides because I said width. And it just added on both sides. So if I go image size now, what it's going to tell me is it's 24 by 33, but it kind of split up the amount of inches and put them on both sides. I don't want to do that, so I'm going to say cancel, and I'm going to go back to go history and undo. Let's see. I think that's where I should be. Let me see. Image size. So 20 by 15. I changed it to 20 by 16. Alright, so now we're going to go image, canvas size. Now if I want to add the space just to the right, 3 inches totally to the right, I'm going to keep relative checked off, and I'm going to click like this so my space that I'm giving it is going to be on the right. Okay, so I'm going to go like that and say OK, and there you go. There's my space there. From here, if I want to extend my photo out there, I'm going to use my marquee tool, so I'm going to hit M, and I'm going to make a selection probably about like that. And if you look on my layer palette, I still have just the background layer, so I'm selecting that area, and I'm going to do Apple J, Command J, Control J. It makes a duplicate layer of that selection. Okay, now I'm going to hit V, and I'm going to move that over this way. From there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Apple, Control, or Command T. Alright, and I'm just going to drag it out kind of like that and say Enter. And now I'm going to erase, and I'm going to hit E for erase and make my brush not too big because mostly I want to get rid of this edge. So I have it at about 61% opacity. I'm going to bring it down to about 50. That should do it. And I'm just going to come down here on that edge and erase that edge. And that, by extending it out like I just did, it gives me a little more leeway to play with it. And then from there you can do the Apple T again and extend it a little bit more so it just kind of blends a little bit more. Okay, and I'm just going on the edge again here. So if I shut off my background, you'll see what I'm actually using for my extra side area there. Okay, so that's how you can extend out your picture using canvas size and then duplicating part of the photo and extending it, dragging it over onto the extended area of your canvas. And then I'm going to flatten it by, you can do layer, flatten image. I actually have it set up as an action where I just hit F1 and it flattens my image. Okay, so hopefully that will help you out with some things that you might be working on. Thanks again.